Welcome to the Crypto Empire weekly live stream. My name is Connor, and this is where we dominate the crypto markets. I can see we already have a few viewers here with us today for the weekly Crypto Empire live stream. What's going on, Beacher, Brazil? We got Osteo, Craig Landsey. We also have Thomas and our guy, his name is Fidel himself. What's going on? How are all of you guys? Thank you for tuning in today with me. We do have a lot to cover. Bitcoin is on a critical support level here. We'll be hopping into the charts to discuss what I think is going to happen here with Bitcoin in the short term. Long term, you guys should already know what I think is going to be happening with Bitcoin. We'll be getting into everything though during the live stream. And then we also will be discussing what's happening over on Terra, the Terra blockchain. So a lot to talk about. I'll be mixing in some news as well as some NFT news, altcoin charting, you name it, you want it, you got it. You're in the right place. Get comfortable, put your feet up, clear your distractions. We're about to get absolutely into it. It's a beautiful day. It's now March, beginning of March. It's nice out. I'm in the northeast coast of New Jersey. Winter's coming to an end. Birds are chirping outside. Sun is shining. There's no reason not to have a smile on your face right now. So I hope you're doing well. Let's get into today's live stream. We also have Sportgram giving the fire emojis. What's up, Sportgram? Thomas Briand. Looks like you're speaking a different language. I'm not sure what language you're speaking, Thomas, but I appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in. We got Ecom Ross in the building. What's up, Ecom Ross? Big shout out to Ross. You are a legend. Thank you for the work that you do, Ross. We also have Danil speaking, looks like Russian. I can't understand you. We got Jose from Brazil, Bicho from Costa Rica. The South American audience is in attendance today. What's going on, all my people from South America? Who knows? I might be running into you in a few weeks' time. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We got Reverend Flashback saying, hola, what's up? Anti-corporation, regular viewer here at Crypto Empire. What's going on, Anti-corporation? Sending you love, respect, and gratitude right back at you. We got Ostia Craig talking about Kujira, Mark Williams, and we got Ecom Ross again. All right, guys, so let's get into talking about the market cap, and then we'll be getting into, obviously, our scheduled programming here at the Crypto Empire weekly live stream. Let me go ahead and refresh this page so we can see our little coin symbols here. So Bitcoin trading at $39,000 right now, $38,979. Not bad. We'll be hopping into the charts in just 1 second to go over what I think is going to be happening. We also have Ethereum trading for $2,600, BNB 380. XRP sitting at spot number 6, trading for 75 cents. XRP has been holding up pretty strong. There's some rumors that the lawsuit will be settled sometime soon. Obviously, they've been in that lawsuit with the SEC now for, it seems like a year and a half, 2 years. It started end of 2020, so time is flying by. And we'll see what happens with XRP here if they do actually get their settlement, if they're declared not a security or not. That would cause, I'm assuming, some crazy price action for XRP. But as you guys know, I only trade XRP. I do not hold it in my portfolio because I believe in decentralization and freedom money. And yeah, XRP, that ain't it. So yeah, Terra Luna also $81, sitting at rank number 7. Cardano, Solana, looking okay. Taking a look at today's top gainers, we can see that Waves coming in at 4% on the day, and everything else is pretty much flat. Taking a look at the losers today, we got Anchor down 29%. Huge selling pressure there on Anchor after a very bullish run up. I'll be getting into what I think about Anchor here. But just know that these dips they're opportunities, not financial advice. But Anchor Protocol, some big tokenomic changes. And of course, it's coming up on that 1-year anniversary since Anchor Protocol was actually released. And the inflation schedule is now dying down, right? It was over 200% inflation for the first year. It's going down to about 58%, meaning that a lot less tokens will be on the market from inflation, which means less selling pressure, which will be bullish for the overall token price of ANC, Anchor Protocol. Then we have Phantom down 15.7% on the day, a major Phantom developer who has developed a lot of DeFi protocols, and this caused the price of Phantom to start to tank. Right now it's sitting in a demand zone. We'll be hopping into the chart to go over that. Chiliz, we got Cosmos. They changed it to Cosmos Hub here on CoinGecko. Very interesting. But down 8%. All the main layer ones down a little bit today. We'll be getting into the charts though, but I just want to show you basically the overall market. Let me go ahead and see what also is happening in the chat right now. Where did my little chat box go? There it is. Let's see. We got Masoob. What's up, Masoob? Lucas talking about NFTs. We'll be getting into all that, guys. By the way, 27 viewers and only 11 likes. Go ahead right now, smash up that like button. Make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. It really does help boost the channel. And with that being said, I want to express some gratitude very quickly because, listen, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary here of Crypto Empire. 1 year ago from today, Crypto Empire didn't even exist. I started this channel on March 8th. Here we are over 25,000 subscribers, over 900,000 views. And I could show you my analytics, but the amount of returning subscribers that I have for my videos really blows me away. That lets me know that you guys are really enjoying the content that I'm putting out, and that pushes me harder to push out more great content for all of you guys. So to all of my returning subscribers that are here week after week for the Sunday live stream, that tune in to my weekly videos throughout the week consistently, a big shout out to you. I greatly appreciate your support. I see you guys. I can see the numbers. I can see that my subscribers are absolutely loving the content. Thank you, seriously. It's pushing me to go harder. We're about to have a second amazing year for Crypto Empire, so big shout out to the entire Crypto Empire family. We're only getting started here, really. The vision that I have for this, you guys don't even know what's in store, but we got to take it one step at a time, right? Baby steps. We work in chunks. We work towards that bigger picture. And always remember, excuses do not build empire. So if you're making excuses right now in your own life, it ain't going to get you nowhere. So cut it and get to work. All right, now let's focus on crypto again. But big shout out to all the Crypto Empire loyal subscribers. Let's move on to our Bitcoin technical analysis for the day right now. And we also have Beacher Brazil. We got Ala. What's up, Ala? Beacher Brazil saying that his son was born on March 8th. Wow, very, very coincidental right there. All right, guys, let's go ahead. And we got Reverend saying congrats. Thank you, Reverend. We got Masoub saying W. All we get is W's here, Masoub. I appreciate your support, my man. W's all day. Let's move on to our Bitcoin technical analysis. All right. All right. Looking at Bitcoin here. We're looking on the daily right now. So, listen, we're in some pretty unprecedented times right now. We had, the big invasion where Russia invaded Ukraine. Pretty crazy stuff. My condolences to the people of Ukraine going through all of that. Some crazy times right now. With that being said, the Bitcoin price is holding up quite well even with all of these crazy news events happening, right? We're holding the $33,000 level. The recent low is above $34,000. What does this tell you? It tells you that there's clearly some demand here for Bitcoin. People are not panic selling. Why aren't they panic selling? Well, let's recall why Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin back in 2008. Went live in 2009. Why did he create it? Unconfiscatable digital cash. Look around. What's happening right now? It's crazy what's happening to some citizens of some countries where they're getting locked out of their bank. They can't use Visa, MasterCard, etc. It's pretty crazy stuff. What can they still use? They can still use Bitcoin. Okay, so for the past few weeks, really the past few months now, I've been showing you this Bitcoin chart. I was showing you the correlation, basically, of how over the summer or over the spring of 2021, we had a huge drop down, right? A huge forceful move down. This most recent move down after the all-time high in November, it was a very methodical, lazy move down, just kind of chopping its way lower, going sideways, consolidating lower again, right? This was all from derivatives, from futures, the price being pushed down by futures. How are they able to do that? Because there was a little spot demand for Bitcoin. Now we're seeing the spot demand start to enter back into the market. All right. For the short term, I'll be getting into the short term, but what does this mean for the longer term, the mid to longer term? It's a very, very good thing. It's a super good thing. You need to understand that. Spot demand is coming back into the market. People are using Bitcoin for its original use case right now. We have all these crazy things, all this FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt getting thrown at us, but the price is still holding relatively strong. Yes, we did get denied 2 times from the 40, actually 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3 times from a $44,000 price level, or 45K up here, right? 1, 2, 3. We got denied. So we're having a hard time breaking that resistance. When we do go ahead and actually break that $45,000, $46,000 resistance, that will confirm the uptrend in the charts, and I believe that will set off a pretty nice rally. But until then, we are in choppy, sideways consolidation conditions. I got Masoub saying, Connor, problem in live stream. My computer was giving me some trouble today. What's going on? Can you guys see me or hear me? Am I my camera's frozen. That's a shame. Let me know if I'm back. Am I back? I'm checking it out right now. Austin Craig, appreciate you letting me know about the issues with the stream. Let's hope this comes back online quickly because I got a lot to cover today and I can't be held back by these technical difficulties. Going to invest in some new gear after this stream because I've had enough of these technical difficulties. You guys should be able to see me again though. All right, cool. I think we're back online. All right, like I was saying, the screen is frozen as well. Should be fixed now. Let me know if I'm back online. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, we now have spot demand entering back into the market. All right, perfect. We're back online. Tintin, what's up, Tintin? My man Tintin in the live stream today. What's going on? A very loyal Cosmos ecosystem supporter right there. Anyway, back to the stream. So yeah, we've been hit down from the 46K level 3 times now. We got to burst through that. But in the meantime, this is sideways price action, right? We do have some FOMC meetings coming up in March. They're going to be talking about the economy, interest rates. That will have a big impact. But listen, with this new war, listen, they're going to turn on the money printer. Let's not be naive now. Right? Inflation's realistically like 25%. They're quoting it at 7.5%. Let's be real for a second. It's through the roof, and it's not going to stop. All right? The money printer's about to go burr. I don't see price breaking below 30K, below 33K. In my opinion, the bottom is in. I don't think we see this demand zone down here at 30K, 28K, the summertime lows. It's just not realistic to me right now with the spot demand in the market. Right? The market has held structure even with the worst headlines thrown at it. So what do I think is going to be happening here until really the FOMC meeting? You can expect more chop. Okay, expect price to pretty much go sideways here. Very choppy action. We might get some tests. Let me go ahead and drop this down. I'm actually going to switch this to a cleaner looking chart so that you guys can see better. Let's go to our Coinbase chart here. Tintin, I have a Mac. I'm rocking a MacBook Pro 16 gigs RAM, but it's getting a little old now. It's like 4 years old. Anyway, so looking at our clean chart here on Coinbase, pretty much we have this major trend line. This is a daily chart. We have a major trend line going back to December of 2020 here. All right, December 2020, we had this demand zone that formed. Basically, I connected the top of this demand zone and I extended the line right because over the summer, we had some touch points established on this trend line. Okay, we now have 3 touch points. We have 1 touch point, 2 and 3 here. This is a confirmed uptrend line. Now, most recently, if we look at our chart, we can see that this line is still being respected. This line right here, you can see even with the crash in late January and then also in late February, this trend line did get tapped. It got tested 2 times, and both times price had explosive bounces right up to that 46K resistance level. All right, so this trend line is being respected. It's been touched many times. We know it's an established uptrend, and this would come back into play at around $36,500, $37,000. So this is your level to be looking at if we do get a dip lower. This is your level if you're a trader, perhaps. This is your main support level on the chart. We can also pull a Fibonacci level from the swing high to the swing low. And we can see that that does align perfectly with our 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level at $36,650. All right, so this is your level here to be looking out for. The 78.6, the trendline confluence, also has nice confluence for this lower support level here on the chart. This is where you want to be looking for Bitcoin. It's possible we never even get there, but if we do see some more downside here in the short term, this is where you want to be looking. Very simple. Let's not get confused here, right? We don't have to go crazy here with any indicators. Let's just keep it short and sweet and simple. Now, there's also this green box is a major green box here on Bitcoin, right? All of my Discord members, I do regular video market updates with my premium Discord where I basically, it's not every day. I used to do them every single day, but I'll do regular video market updates now where I'll just give my analysis, what I'm trading, what I'm doing on a consistent basis. And all of my Discord members know very strongly about this nice green box here from $41,000 up to $45,500. All right. This is a very juicy zone. And the fact that the Bitcoin price got back into the zone here, it's eating up the available flow. There's a lot. This is a juicy liquidity zone in here. This is very good that we see price back up into the zone, testing it 2 times, all right? Because remember, with support and resistance, the more it knocks at the door, the weaker it will actually get, meaning the next time we can expect it to break. So the next time we actually go back up here and start testing this level again, it's very plausible that we do actually break out to the upside from it. Obviously, we're not close to that right now, right? We're about $6,000 beneath that major resistance level. So like I said, we can go ahead and test this trend line here, but overall, until we have that FOMC meeting, I would expect some choppiness, right? Let's be realistic, right? Expect choppiness here in the short term. Let me check out what's happening here in the chat. We got anti-corporation scene. He sees me pimping. Listen, man, that's how we keep it. We keep it G here. I appreciate the support though. Let's see, Spike the Pro. How low do you think we going to fall before the push up? I'll just let you know. Mark Williams. What's up, Mark Williams? Opinion on Phantom with Andre leaving. So, I'll show you the Phantom chart right now. I've never personally been into the Phantom ecosystem. Never really been a big fan of Phantom. I've never really covered it here in the channel, right? It's an EVM chain. My main EVM chain, if I was to only pick one, is Harmony 1, right? I have a pretty nice investment in Harmony 1. But the fact that this Andre dude is leaving, I'm pretty sure he's left like 2 other times before. This is like the 3rd time he's leaving now. Yeah, I mean, if you still like support the guy, I'm not sure what you're thinking. He's like left you on red like 3 times now. Like, have some respect for yourself. Move on, right? Like, that's my opinion on it. We do have a nice juicy demand zone down here at around 125. And I don't use the Phantom ecosystem really at all, so this doesn't really affect me. I don't really cover Phantom here in the channel. My opinion on it is it sucks if you're involved in Phantom, using DeFi on Phantom, and now you know all the DeFi coins are probably getting destroyed. I haven't even really looked at it because, like I said, I'm not really involved with the Phantom ecosystem. But yeah, this is a nice bearish engulfing candle, testing support down here, but I would look out for like the 130 area, 125, 130 area on FTM. And listen, if this structure does break at 125, the next main level is my yellow dotted line here at $1, right? These are some levels that you should be looking out for with Phantom. If the market does see a push lower, well, these supports need to basically hold, all right? And yeah, just with the title of my live stream, that reminds me. The title of the live stream was "The Bitcoin Support Must Hold." Well, I just let you know about that Bitcoin support. Let me pull the chart back up. The Bitcoin support that must hold, as we discussed, is down here at the trend line at around 37K, 36.5, 37K, right? Opinion on Kujira. It added some interesting stuff as of recently. Yeah, Kujira is pretty good. It's not the most, it's not the Terra DApp that I'm most involved in, but yeah, it's lots going on over there. What do you think about SLP, Smooth Love Potion? I'll take a look at that before we move on with the stream. But yeah, SLP, I was also never really involved in Axie. But can it recover? Listen, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot rod, personally. There's a lot better options out there if you're into crypto gaming, metaverse coins, and SLP, that ain't it, for me at least. So, would I touch it? No. Can it recover? Possibly. I know the Axie team is doing what they can to basically try to make it recover. It looks like it's holding on for dear life at this support level currently. Right? Support level at 1.7 cents, but can't really answer the question. I'm not too involved with the project. All right, let's go ahead, and before we do move on, I want to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance is still on its way up higher. All right, as you can see, we have been, calling this quite well so far in terms of our advance upwards to this trend line here. Let's start extending this trend line right. And also move our little ellipse. But yeah, every single Sunday during the live stream, I've been showing you the Bitcoin dominance chart, and it's making its way back up to exactly where I predicted it to go. All right, right back up here to around the 45% level for Bitcoin dominance, trading in an ascending channel right now. Going ahead to test some lower support levels in the channel. I still expect this 45%. We'll see if we do actually get rejected. But it's very possible that Bitcoin goes on an absolute rampage here with everything going on and starts slurping up all of the liquidity from the market, making the Bitcoin dominance start to rise again. So look out for the Bitcoin dominance to start to test this trend line here at around 45% dominance. Also looking at the total. So the total crypto market cap, $1.719 trillion. You can see that we're respecting this uptrend line here at the current moment in time. Anti-corporation talking about Monero. Yes, Monero. If you don't hold Monero, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. I've been talking about Monero for years to my close friends and family. Not many of them listen. Nobody actually listened. My brother listened to. He started to listen, right? So if you listen to me on the Monero call, congratulations. You're about to enjoy yourself. It's going to be a very valuable coin going forward for obvious reasons. Anyway, looking at the total crypto market cap, 1.7 trillion. We're sitting on this trend line here. A lot depends on what happens here with the FOMC meeting and what the Fed says if they're going to hike interest rates. I personally don't think they can really hike interest rates too much without collapsing the economy. And yeah, I think they're going to start turning up the money printer again, right, into more of a dovish monetary policy and not necessarily a hawkish monetary policy. So we'll see what happens with dominance. And then one more thing before we do actually move on to the next section, our next scheduled programming here, the Crypto Empire Weekly Sunday live stream, is the total 2 chart. So looking at the total 2 chart, price is sitting right at support here, just underneath $1 trillion for the altcoin market cap. All right, so everything is pretty much on support right now. What happens on support? 2 things can happen on support. Either we bounce or we break down. I would expect to bounce personally. I don't think we're going to break down, collapse here. It's possible we test some lower levels, but I don't think we're going to get a collapse. Spike the Pro. Are you looking at future or spot? I'm not sure what you mean. Did you get EVS Tintin? I wasn't able to claim the EVMOS airdrop. I'm not sure. I can't claim it on the claim page. If you know some details on how I can claim it, I'd appreciate it. By the way, the EVMOS staking reward right now, I'm here, is over like 3,000%. So if you were able to claim your EVMOS airdrop, I recommend that you stake it for that 3,000% APR. Will MATIC recover? We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and move on to our next section of the Crypto Empire weekly live stream. We'll be getting into things like MATIC towards the end of the live. So for our Twitter wisdom today, we got our guys Secrets of Crypto. Secrets is saying, the pandemic gave the GOVT an excuse to let inflation run wild. Now this war gives them an excuse to let inflation go even higher. Whatever the reason, dollars are being devalued and your spending power is being diminished. Don't let them distract you from what's really happening. Okay, what is this saying right now? Why am I bringing this up in this live stream? Well, this is a very valid point here, and it's very important that you understand what's actually going on so that you can actually prepare for really the inevitable at this moment in time. So you need to hedge against inflation. How do you hedge against inflation? Well, you got your precious metals, you got your gold, your silver. Yeah, that's great, right? Carrying physical silver, physical gold, it's valuable. It's been valuable since the dawn of human civilization. So that's not a bad hedge of inflation. But let's say you want to be mobile, you want to be limble, you want to be able to move quickly, hop around locations without heavy baggage. What do? You need something digital. What's the most scarce digital asset that was created for these exact times? Ding, 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 ding. If you guess Bitcoin, you got it correct. Okay, right now we are living in an era that Bitcoin was actually created for. Okay, inflation is, I'm not sure if you were aware, but like 75% of all US dollars were printed in 2020. Right? The money printer is really just going burr right now. So if you're not prepared, you need to start getting prepared, plain and simple. Right? You're losing your purchasing power. How do you protect yourself? Bitcoin is a great inflation hedge. Okay, we went over some reasons already in the stream. This is very important. This is today's Twitter wisdom for the live stream. Smash up that like button if you guys agree with it. Now, let's go ahead and let's move on because I want to talk about the Terra Altcoins. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and switch. Follow me on Instagram at Crypto Empire Co. and follow me on Twitter at ccell_8. As you can see from my Twitter account, we are growing. We're growing over here on Twitter, but I'd appreciate if you guys can give me a little bit of a boost. Get me to that 1,000 follower level. Anyway. Tintin saying I can claim. It's not letting me claim, man. I don't know. I'll try again after the stream. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about the Terra altcoins. So, let's go ahead and look at the categories here on CoinGecko. Look at the Terra Ecosystem. Terra Ecosystem is still in its infancy, right? It's coming up on its like 1 year anniversary. And we do have Anchor Protocol at rank number 91 in market cap with a $1 billion market cap. Then we have some people asking about Kujira. Right, Kujira basically allows you to scoop up liquidated Anchor loans for the most part. So let's talk about Anchor first. So Anchor Protocol recently made some new all-time highs, or no, didn't make new all-time highs, sorry about that, but went up and tested some key levels above $6, and it broke this major resistance level. I'll show you the chart. Let's pull up the ANC chart. So Anchor Protocol, if you guys aren't aware, is the main lending and borrowing platform on Terra. It allows you to basically deposit your Luna and borrow against it. So with Anchor, what we had happen here, if I draw some horizontal lines, is we had this horizontal resistance at $4.50, and then we had this support that actually got broken through. This support level was at around $1.60 to 70 cents. So we're looking at the daily chart here, and the price of Anchor went ahead and it broke this support level down here, okay? It made a lower low on the chart, but this was a total fake out. How do we know? How do we actually declare it a fake out? It's very simple. After it broke to the downside, it reclaimed the level, went and retest on low volume, then it broke out explosively to the upside. And then the real confirmation to let us know that this was a fake out down here was the actual break of this resistance level. Once price broke this level, we know for a fact that we had a fake out to the downside here. And now what do we want to be doing? We want to be looking for buying opportunities here on Anchor, not financial advice. But why is that? Well, it's very simple. We can see in the docs here with Anchor, the inflation percentage for the first year, I believe Anchor still has like a week or two until the first year is officially over, but the inflation percentage for the first year is 216%, okay, with a 475 million token supply. So an Anchor was just being released and released and released into circulation, causing a lot of selling pressure on the market. That's pretty obvious with this price action here, right? A lot of just sideways undirectional price action, had a huge fake out, right? A lot of people were just selling the Anchor that was being released into circulation from them using the protocol and getting the Anchor as a reward. Now in year 2, which is going to be starting very soon, the inflation percentage will be dropping down to 57.89%. This means that a lot less Anchor will be entered into the circulating supply, which is very, very good for the price of the token, because less supply and increased demand simply means that more and more people, or well, it just means that the token price should go up in theory, right? Basic supply and demand right there. All right, so and then also year 3 and year 4, inflation rate will just continue to go down. So this is for sure a very quality altcoin on the Terra ecosystem. We can also look at DeFi Llama. And just looking at the overall total value locked rankings, Anchor Protocol in all of DeFi across all chains is ranked number 6 with $11.29 billion of total value locked. Very close behind Aave over here. Aave obviously on ETH, Avalanche, and MATIC. All right, basically tied for the number 5 spot here in terms of total value locked in all of DeFi. People like Anchor. People use Anchor. Adoption equals growth, equals token price goes up. This is a very interesting statistic right here. In all of DeFi, Anchor is ranked number 6. This is huge. Don't ignore this, all right? And also some supply or tokenomics changes actually with Anchor. So we can see that Anchor also announced on February 17th that they are announcing VE-ANC instead of ANC staking. So you can vote escrow, which was pioneered by Curve Finance. This is a mechanism of locking tokens for a preset time period. The longer users elect to lock up tokens, the more weight the tokens might get for governance, voting, and earning staking rewards. So this is changing up how Anchor is actually locked up with staking. Now people can choose to vote escrow, stake their Anchor, so they get a higher sway with the governance voting, which means they also lock up their Anchor for longer periods of time. Locked up Anchor equals less supply on the market, equals and more demand equals price goes up, combined with the fact that looking at the daily chart, we do have an obvious rally-based rally demand zone here. Get rid of these lines that I just drew. Bear with me. So we have an obvious demand zone right here on the chart. Let me grab my tool. There we go. TradingView is giving me a little bit of trouble today. Anyway, we figured it out. So that's our demand zone. We can also pull a fib and see if that does align. And that's perfect confluence with our previous resistance. So that aligns perfectly with our 50% Fibonacci level. And if we also just draw a horizontal or drop a horizontal line at that level, pretty obvious previous resistance level. Okay, we're looking to flip this now into support. So this is your first basically level where you want to be looking at anchor around the $3.70 price is your first level to be looking at. All right, I think that this asset will recover. It is down 28% on the day after having an explosive run up from the bottom down here. From top to bottom, we went 420%. That's over a 5x in the token price in a relatively short amount of time with these choppy, you can call it, it's not, you can't call it bearish, right? We're going sideways right now for Bitcoin. We made a higher low with these choppy market conditions overall in crypto. So Anchor looking very good here. Definitely not one to ignore when it comes to the Terra altcoin scene. Let me see what's happening in the chat. We got Dre. What's up, Dre? How are you today? Tintin giving us some advice with claiming the EVMO's airdrop. Enable IBC transfer, switch chain to Osmo. Okay. Let's take a screenshot of that for later. Command Shift for that. Thank you, Tintin, for the updates in regards to the EVMO's airdrop. By the way, guys, the Cosmos Atom ecosystem and the Terra Luna ecosystem, these are the two ecosystems that are booming right now, seeing adoption. People are making, I mean, if you've been paying attention to Crypto Empire here, you should be involved. But people are utilizing the opportunities with DeFi and earning some nice, healthy rewards. All right, this is where the action is right now. Osmosis, Terra, Anchor, Prism now, Juno, this is where the action is. This is where you want to be paying attention going forward. These are the top movers for a very good reason. Do not ignore these coins if you're not involved yet already. Also, Prism Protocol trading at 51 cents today. Basically making all-time highs. Made an all-time high of 57 cents just 13 hours ago. If you haven't already watched my full Prism Protocol tutorial video here that I did release not even one day ago, go watch this video to learn how Prism does work. There will be a huge farming event starting tomorrow, March 7th, where you'll be able to stake your Y Luna to earn Prism governance tokens. If the trend does continue upwards, well then basically you can just farm Prism for regularly staking your Luna, and you can potentially make some very nice gains. So look out for that Prism farm starting tomorrow. If we look on the CoinHall chart, let's go to coinhall.org. This is where you can see all of the Luna assets in terms of charting as well. $43 viewers, only 30 likes. Let's go ahead and even that ratio out very quickly. Smash up that like button. So looking at Prism here, let's go to a daily chart. Looking at Prism, over the past 4 or 5 days, it's just broken out of its lower range, right? This range right here that I'm looking at on Prism, I got to switch this, customize this a little bit. This range here, right? We just broke out. We went back and retested the previous resistance as new support. Now pumping into price discovery. Should you chase? Well, listen, I never recommend to chase, but this is in its infancy right now. It has the legs to go up higher, definitely. But the real main thing to do with Prism is to basically use the protocol and earn Prism from using the protocol passively, right? It's called farming. You want to farm if you want Prism tokens. If you have extra UST to go ahead and purchase it, well, by all means, go for it. That's your own decision, obviously. But yeah, you want to earn Prism from basically utilizing the protocol. And then also, Astroport is, the price isn't doing anything crazy, right? Coming up to the all-time high. But Astroport is becoming one of the main decentralized exchanges in all of cryptocurrency. right? This is another Terra alt that I've covered here on the channel. Astroport basically replacing TerraSwap. So yeah, Astroport continuing to see adoption. Current market cap is $186 million, almost $187 million. So it's not a micro cap, and this is basically your main decentralized exchange on the Terra blockchain. Now, those are the main Terra alts. Also Kuji down here. It's a great protocol. Basically allows you to go ahead and scoop up discounted Luna. Anna Maria, I love you so much when you make live videos. You help us a lot. Thank you very much for your time. Anna Maria, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. We got Moral Orel saying wow. And we got Luca from Italy tuning in today. What's up, Luca, all the way from Italy? Hope you're enjoying your weekend over there. And I hope the sun is shining as well, because it's shining over here in the U.S., and I can't complain about the sunshine after a very cold and relatively sunless winter. We're finally getting that sun to peek back through, so I can't complain at all. Yeah, but yeah, Kujira as well, another good one. And now we have a big one also. We have a new airdrop coming soon, and that is the Levana token airdrop. So Levana will be a decentralized leveraged trading exchange here on the Terra blockchain. And just today, Levana did actually airdrop a new NFT for everybody that has completed the Discord game. And the NFT is right here. This is the Atlas Premier Roll. This is the Personal Dragon Atlas, okay? And I obviously have a staked Premier Talisman, so I got a Premier Roll. But the token airdrop for Levana is now happening in about 2 weeks' time. The Discord game, or the faction war, continues to roll on. There's been many updates. I'll be making a full Levana video discussing all of the updates with Levana. Probably tomorrow I'll have that released, but we'll see. But if you are participating in Levana right now, I seriously believe you are setting yourself up for a massive success down the line. They are rewarding everybody. By the way, let's go ahead and look at the market for these things. So these are trading for, if we look at the floor price, the Terrans are trading for 0.82 Luna. That's pretty obvious. Who wants a Terran Personal Dragon Atlas? Terrans are the worst faction by far. But yeah, these are going for around 1 Luna. So yeah, another little airdrop there. I mean, Luna's what, 80 bucks? So if you need the 80 bucks, you can sell it, but I wouldn't advise to sell it if you did get the airdrop. You don't know what this is going to be used for yet. Levana is developing a massive, massive project with a huge game set to be released 1 year from now, and it's going to be play to earn. Should be a very lucrative opportunity. So Levana continuing to make updates. The airdrop will be happening in 2 weeks' time. You'll be able to farm your LVN tokens to get even more LVN tokens. And LVN tokens will be a main piece of the Levana whole entire ecosystem and economy in-game, which means that it will be a deflationary asset as well. So, me personally, what I'm doing that I've been sharing with you for the past few months is to capitalize my Levana airdrop. I want as many tokens as possible, and then I'm going to go ahead and farm those tokens after the airdrop does occur, because I want to have as many Levana tokens as possible. I think it will be a very valuable Terra altcoin down the line. So this is very relevant to today's live stream, where we are discussing Terra Luna altcoins. Pay attention. If you're not already involved in Levana protocol, it's not too late. You should have already gotten started a few months ago, but it's still not too late. You can still join the faction war. You can still participate in this. You can still get all these airdrops, as well as the Levana token airdrop happening in around 2-3 weeks time from now. All right, another altcoin right there that you need to have your eyes on. Let's see. Dre talking about the Levana game, got all of his cards. Lucas, sun was indeed shining today. Doing well, man, doing well. Can't complain at all. Appreciate your support, Luca. So looking at the floor prices of these NFTs before we do go ahead and move on. Galactic Punk's 34 Luna floor price. Levana Dragons back down to a 6 Luna floor price. People lose their composure when the price of Luna starts to go up. They start to devalue their NFTs. They think in US dollar amounts, right? We got to change that. We got to start thinking in Luna only amounts, so that the floor prices of these NFTs don't go down. But yeah, this is back down to 6 Luna. Cheapest chips for a Levana Dragon. My prediction still remains where when these dragons are hatched and people realize the power of them and how they can actually earn you money, my prediction remains the same, that we will see the floor price of common dragons at around 50 Luna. That's my prediction. That's my speculation. That's not financial advice. But I think it's very possible we see the floor price of these dragons after they're hashed, after the game is live, at around 50 Luna for a dragon. So not financial advice, but consider looking into that one. Luna Bull's floor price still relatively down, 5.4 Luna. And then Derby Stars is also going to be a massive play to earn game on Terra, right? So we've covered Derby Stars here before. It's a horse racing metaverse game. You raise your horses, you breed your horses. Derby Stars, it's going to be another opportunity for play to earn here. NFT, gamified, Terra protocol. Another one that you should probably have on your radar if it's not already on your radar. Now, we've covered a lot of what I wanted to cover here in the live stream. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up to the audience. What do you guys want me to look at in terms of charts? Do you want me to look at anything right now? Let me know in the chat. Thoughts on Space Birds? We got Satoshi Slag. Space Birds, not my favorite. I didn't mint any. I didn't buy any. Not really interested in them. It's a relatively small collection, only 500 supply. Where's Space Birds? Space Birds here. Floor price is 4.5 Luna. Yeah, I'm not interested. I mean, the art doesn't really call to me at all. All right, I don't look at these and say I want one. I don't think it's cool personally, so I'm staying away from it. But I do want to show you. Pull up my Discord. So we did have the Dobbleheads mints. Dobbleheads is minting on tomorrow. Okay, Dobbleheads. Let's go pull up their Twitter account. So Dobbleheads, this is a super small collection. They already had their first mint. It was only like 40 pieces or something. And the floor price of these was like 45 Luna. They're going to be having another mint tomorrow as an iced out Luna Bull. By the way, guys, if you don't have an iced out Luna Bull and you want to join the most exclusive, most prestige NFT sub community on Terra, we would love to have you in the iced out Bulls. They are listed on Random Earth for a pretty penny. Right, we did call out the iced out bulls for 8 to 10 Luna back in November here at Crypto Empire. We had a few Crypto Empire community members go ahead and purchase iced out bulls at that time, you know, for a few $100. Now it's trading for around 20 grand. So this is why you need to be subscribed and turn on all bell notifications to the Crypto Empire YouTube channel so that you don't miss the next opportunity. That's 20K right there, easy profit. But listen, I'm not selling my iced out anytime soon. But anyway, this got me on the Dobbleheads whitelist just from holding an iced out bull. So listen, if you got the Luna in your wallet and you're in the NFT scene, we would love to have you in the Iced Out Luna Bulls community. It's a very exclusive community, close-knit community, but you are more than welcome if you do go ahead and purchase and hold an Iced Out Luna Bull. Anyway, that's how I got on the Dobbleheads whitelist. Mint is happening on March 7th. Okay? So don't ignore this one. Let's see what's happening. So I'll be looking at all these coins that you guys are recommending. We got Anthony Laduni, saying excellent videos. Really like when you talk about Terra Luna ecosystem and osmosis. Keep up the good work. I will continue to follow. Thank you. Anthony, I appreciate your support. Thank you for your comment. I will continue to cover the Terra and Cosmos ecosystem as I am invested in them personally. Preparing for war. Anyone have info as to why ANC is down nearly 30%? Well, it just went 5x. I would assume some profit takers. But yeah, I just discussed on the chart basically, we got a nice demand zone over here at 370, 375. That's where you want to be looking on ANC. Going ahead and moving on. Let's see, MATIC and Polkadot. Mark Williams, we will look at that. Kujira. Have you seen Dogami on Tezos? No, I don't pay attention to any Tezos coins, and I have not heard of Dogami. Satoshi Slag. The cool thing about Space Birds is all the other tools that they offer. Sweet Sallies are the next iced out. Haven't heard of Sweet Sallies, and there will be not another iced out. Iced out is the original. But competition is a great thing, but there can never be another iced out. When trying to buy NFT in Luna, asking I need to have space. How to create space in my Luna wallet? All you need is UST to pay for transaction fees to purchase an NFT on Luna. Make sure you have UST in your wallet, and you should be able to buy it no problem. Yeah, my camera. Looks like we're lagging a little bit here in the stream. Tintin asking about Kionos. I'll write that one down, Tintin. I've never heard of it before. NFTs on Luna are so early. Yes, they are. They are so extremely early. It will see the adoption that Solana and Ethereum do have. Glimmer opinion. What do you think about Polkadot ecosystem? All coins from this ecosystem did lose a lot of value. I don't know if I should buy on Luna ecosystem or Polkadot. Should I buy ANC or Glimmer? Well, Anna Maria, I can't tell you which coin you should buy for yourself because I'm not a financial advisor. But I can look at the chart and give you my objective opinion. I mean, subjective opinion, really. But yeah, just my opinion. I can give you my opinion on it. So, what happened here with Glimmer? I did make a video about Glimmer saying that I was expecting it to come down lower, to around the dollar level. It didn't really happen, and we got flashed a signal in the charts. What did we get flashed? Well, we got flashed a nice inverse head and shoulders with this beautiful descending neckline. That's exactly what we look for a trend reversal signal. You can see we did break out from this neckline entry. We got up to as high as around $3.45, and now we've retraced basically all the way back down to support over here at around $2.70. So with this relies heavily on the overall market to really see the growth, because right now the Polkadot ecosystem is kind of stale, right? There's the loyal, diehard builders over there. Guys like Donnie Big Bags. Shout out to Donnie. He's a legend in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. Right? These are the guys really keeping it alive because they live and breathe Polkadot and Kusama. But for the most part, it's kind of not too much happening there. Right? The developers are continuing to build, but it's not seeing any real adoption. Nothing compared to what's happening on the Terra and Cosmos ecosystems. It's not happening on Polkadot right now. So understand that. So if you want action right now, I would say yes, focus more on the Terra Luna ecosystem and the Cosmos ecosystem. But Glimmer is an amazing project. It's basically Ethereum 3.0, and it's at the gutter. It's in the gutter right now, right around 270. So we could possibly go and retest this trend line on Glimmer, something like this. If I extend our trend line right here. So yeah, we could possibly retest this trend line, or this could hold as support here. We'll see what happens here on Glimmer, but the overall market conditions aren't allowing this one to fully break out and see its potential here. What is ANC token used for? Governance, for the most part. How far can ANC go? Well, we do have some tools to actually discover how far something can go. We'll be looking at, I believe I was asked about Polkadot and MATIC. We'll be looking at that in just a second, but let's cover this first. So for Anchor, how far can this one go? Well, to discover that, I will take this swing high and take it down to this swing low with my Fibonacci extension tool. And really, I'll take it from this high here. So how high can it go? We do have our one extension over here at $7.87. And then this is our main one that I would be looking for here. The main one that I'd look for, to really take a lot of profit on ANC, if you're holding ANC, whoops, yeah, I'll take it like that, is around up here at $9.88. All right, this is your level on ANC. If we're scooping it up, accumulating it down here, this is going to be a major profit-taking level just underneath $10 on ANC. So look out for that. Sweet Sally's from the Hellcat community. Got it. Yeah, Hellcats. So I own a Hellcat. I did take profit on one. I still own one. But Hellcat's an amazing blue chip project over here on Terra. Floor price currently 21 Luna. And our guy's saying the Sweet Sally's are the next big sub community. I've never heard of it personally, but I'm sure it's getting some traction. Hellcats are a great project. I'm bullish on Hellcats. I like the cats a lot. Hopefully the floor price drops because my own greed, I want to buy more for a cheaper price. Anna Maria, thanks. I love you. Thank you, Anna Maria. I greatly appreciate you sending me that love. Thank you very much. Luca from Italy. Thoughts on what is happening with FTM aside from TA, the fact that the key people left did not change the fundamentals. but maybe could be very bad as there's the risk that the project dies. Yeah, I've never really been too much of a fan of Phantom Luca. I covered it earlier on in the stream, I think before you joined. Never really touched Phantom too much. And what do I think about it? I think it's a shame to see a main developer leaving. Let's go ahead and pull up MATIC. But yeah, with Phantom, listen, Luna and Cosmos, if you want to do DeFi, you don't need Phantom, all right? Yeah, there's some good opportunities there, but just focus on where it's happening. Now with MATIC, MATIC's chart is pretty much a hodgepodge. It's just going sideways, very choppy, undirectional. False breakouts. Price sweeping the lows over here. Just very choppy, undirectional. This is called NDV, non-directional volatility here on MATIC. So that's the daily here. The daily just looks very choppy. Main support is down here at 133, okay? And if we do break down from that, there are some key levels all the way down to $1 on MATIC, right? If MATIC loses $1, well, then you could expect to see this low down here at around 65, 68 cents. But yeah, MATIC, very strong project. You cannot hate on MATIC. Our next support, if we do lose this current local support, our next support would be down here at 133 on MATIC. Also lines up with the drop-based rally demand zone out of it. So MATIC looks pretty good, you know, at around 130, 133. But very choppy, undirectional price action. Not the greatest. If you're going to be trading right now, you need to be scalping. You can't be sitting in trades for days on end.